Now to the major development in the murder of Sam Nordquist, the transgender man tortured and killed in the Finger Lakes. A fourth defendant now admitting his role in that horrific crime. Good afternoon. I'm Matt Malloy.
I'm Karen Edwards. The case made national headlines. Today, 35-year-old Kyle Sage, now the fourth suspect to plead guilty in a case that shocked the nation.
7 people were charged in this case and 3 other defendants, ringleader Precious Arzuaga, Jennifer Quijano, and Emily Motyka, have already pleaded guilty.
Nordquist traveled to the Finger Lakes region in September 2024, staying at Patty's Lodge in Hopewell with convicted ringleader Arzuaga and others.
He endured weeks of abuse before he was killed, his body found in a Yates County field in February of 2025. 13 WHAM's Natalie Calzatoni has been following this case closely and is back from Ontario County Court with the latest tonight. Natalie, good evening.
Good evening. Lots of people were in the courtroom today as Kyle Sage accepted a plea offer. While Sam's family felt disappointed in the promised sentence of 40 years to life, prosecutors say a federal investigation means the death penalty could be on the table.
Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty. 35-year-old Kyle Sage, while appearing stoic, admits to his role in the torture and murder of Sam Nordquist Friday.
And all of this conduct resulted in Sam's death.
The 24-year-old transgender man's family visibly shaken after Sage accepted an offer to plead guilty to second-degree murder and kidnapping with a promised sentence of 40 years to life.
I'm glad that there's life at the end of his sentence, but 40 years is not enough for what he did to Sam. It's just, I don't know, it's not enough, and it's not justice.
We just try to pull through, but what people don't see behind closed doors, we break down daily.
Prosecutors asked Sage a series of questions about the events, revealing Sam's death was caused by blunt force injuries.
This torture included punching,
yes,
kicking,
yes,
engaging in other physically assaultive behaviors,
yes,
beating with objects,
yes.
and you acting alone with your co-defendants physically restraining Sam during periods of time, correct?
Sage was originally indicted on several charges, including first-degree murder. Prosecutor James Nobles calls the outcome of Sage's case a win.
Whether you plead guilty to murder 1 or murder 2, at 34 or 35 years old, 40 to life is a life sentence. But the reality is, for us, justice is served when someone has pled guilty to murder and is going to spend the rest of their life in prison. And that's what's happened in every single one of these cases so far.
Prosecutors say Sage waived his right to appeal and is being federally investigated. His federal attorney tells me there is an indication that a possible charge could meet the criteria for capital prosecution, meaning potential death penalty.
We don't know what the charge is. There has not been a charge yet. Capital charge could include, for example, kidnapping that results in a death. And there's other elements that make it a federal crime.
I asked if a defendant pleads guilty, does that work in their favor with potential federal cases?
That's always the hope in a case like this, where, from the defense perspective, when trying to mitigate against capital punishment, that if someone does take responsibility, that would be considered as a reason why not to seek the death penalty itself.
Sam's mother and sister wear necklaces bearing his fingerprint to keep him close as they prepare for what comes next.
It's like I'm in a fog, and I don't think we'll ever heal from this.
Sage's other attorneys declined to comment. He is scheduled to be sentenced in December, while co-defendants Precious Arzuaga and Jennifer Quijano are expected to be sentenced next month. 3 other defendants are expected to stand trial, with the first scheduled for January. Matt and Karen.